kindergartners. All right, so for writing this week, we've been focusing a lot on opinions. So on Monday, we talked about why we liked the city. On Wednesday, we talked about why we might not like the city. And today, we're gonna talk about if we would want to live on the city based on the opinions that we made earlier. So you might want to live in the city because you like that it has tall buildings, or you may not want to live in the city because it's too loud. And that might not even be the reason that you don't want to live in the city. It might be a different reason that you wrote down. So I'm gonna write up here if I want to live in the city or not. I would love for you to do the same exact thing. So if you could pull out your notebook or a piece of paper and something to write with, that would be great. Before I write my sentence, can you please remind me one more time some things that I need? I'm gonna tap, 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 and I'm gonna think. Ready? Let's do it together. All right. Did you think of some things? What was that? Yeah, me too. What are some things that I need? A capital letter. What do I need at the end of my sentence? Punctuation, or maybe a period, maybe an exclamation point, or maybe a question mark. What else? Spaces. I need spaces in between my words. Is there anything else? My tall letters and my short letters, because I can't write in all capital letters, can I? No, that's only if it's in the beginning of my sentence or I'm writing someone's name. Nice job. I love all of those ideas. Thank you for sharing them with me. I'm going to write my sentence and you should write the exact same prompt as me. So let's write this together. I would like to live in the city because, or I would not like to live in the city because. So I'm going to write I would not like to live in the city. You can write I would like to live in the city and give me a reason. But I don't want to live in the city. Is it okay if you want to live in the city? Yeah, it is. Because we all have different opinions. So I'm going to write that I do not want to live in the city. So it needs to be capital. Finger space. Do, finger space, not, finger space, want, w, a, t. I'm going to actually write in a different color so that you guys can see it. I do not want to, T-O, live, U, I, V, finger space, in, I, N, finger space, the, you know how to spell that because it's a tricky word, city. Sound it out. I love when you use those superpowers. So far I have I do not want to live in the city. Now I need to say why I don't want to live in the city. So I'm not done yet. I do not want to live in the city because space, I, space, like, space, my home. So let's read this together. Are you ready? I do not want to live in the city because I like my home. I like my home. And in the city, a lot of people live in apartments and they live in their tall buildings, or they live in houses that are really close to each other. And I like living in my home. And I know that my kids know that I live in an apartment, but I grew up in a house where my mom and dad lived right down the street from my apartment, and I loved living in that home. So am I done? No, I'm not done. I need to draw a picture that matches my sentence. If I were to draw myself at Disney World with my best friend Julia, is that the right picture to draw with the sentence? Yeah? No, it's not. So I'm going to draw my home. And the home that I grew up in when I was a little kid, just like you, it was blue. So I'm going to draw a blue home. Here's the garage. I'm going to draw a door and a window. I'm going to draw 4 windows. And I'm going to do some labels because I love seeing labels. It helps me see what you've been drawing in your picture. So here's the driveway. Here's the walkway. So let's label house. Let's sound it out. House. I don't think this looks done yet. I'm going to put some grass because we have grass in the front yard. Let's label grass. Grass. I even have some trees in my front yard. Do you? Yeah, so I'm going to draw a tree. I don't have brown for the trunk, but that's okay. I do have green for all of the leaves. So here's my tree, and let's label that. Tree. E. Okay, I think my picture looks pretty good. Let's see. I do not want to live in the city because I like my home. And I have 3 labels, so thumbs up if you think that's good. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Now, is your sentence gonna match my sentence? It might, if that's why you don't want to live in the city, but some of you might want to live in the city, so it might look like I do want to live in the city because I like tall buildings. There's so many different reasons, and we all have different opinions. I cannot wait to see what you write. Have such a great day. Bye, Kinder.